Mr. Sir Sports. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank all you guys for that. If you want to join the family and be entered to win a MacBook Pro and experience all the NFL news that's important that you need to know, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified when our videos go live. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away a MacBook Pro, like I mentioned. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell.
The Atlanta Falcons have requested to interview LSU co-offensive coordinator Cortez Hankton for their offensive coordinator position. Very interesting because Jaden Daniels from LSU is in this draft, and maybe they're just trying to get some inside info on him. Very interesting how LSU has co-offensive coordinators, and it's also interesting how which one did they choose? They have two offensive coordinators. They went with Cortez Hankton, maybe because he has a cool name. Could fit in the old Key and Peele videos, if anyone remembers those. Has a very Key and Peele-like name, Cortez Hankton. What are your thoughts on Cortez Hankton getting a OC job interview, and do you think he has any chance of landing it, or do you think this is all to scout Jaden Daniels?
Yeah, I think this is all. I think this is all to scout Jaden Daniels. Obviously, Jaden Daniels winning the Heisman. I think a lot of people didn't really see that coming at the beginning of the year, but obviously, when you put up the numbers that Joe Burrow did, or similar numbers to Burrow at LSU, it's gonna turn some heads and it's gonna draw people that right way. It is weird, like you said. I feel like we haven't really seen too many teams that have co-offensive coordinators. It's like having co-head coaches, or something along those lines, or co-general manager. But yeah, I think ultimately it's going to be just to scout Jaden Daniels, who's going to be a highly touted pick in this year's draft. A lot of people are saying that there could be a run on quarterbacks. I know we talk about in the draft that sometimes there'll be a run at a certain position, like many receivers taken in a row. But a lot of people are saying, other than Caleb Williams possibly going 1 if the Bears take him, or if they trade the pick, that Jaden Daniels could go 2, Drake May could go 3, or something of that nature. So I think ultimately it's to scout Jaden Daniels. Do you think that's what it is? Do you think there's an ulterior reason?
Who knows? This guy might be one of those coaches that no one's ever heard of that gets hired, and who knows, ends up being a head coach one day in the NFL. But it's very weird. I think I would compare it to a situation like Lucas Van Ness from Iowa, because he's a superstar, but he didn't really get all of the credit, didn't get the starting role. He had to share opportunities with other players that were older than him, even though he was the better player. Maybe that was the case with Cortez Hankton at LSU. Maybe he was the better coach. Maybe he is the better one. Maybe he's younger. Maybe he has a co-offensive coordinator. Maybe he has a little more experience than him. But he's the bright mind. He's the young guy. And maybe he's someone that makes a name for himself in the NFL. There's only one way to find out. But I think that the most likely situation is they're trying to scout Jaden Daniels. But who knows? This guy might get hired, and they might take Jaden Daniels too. And maybe that combination at quarterback and coordinator helps Jaden Daniels develop faster.